Let's take a look at the basic ingredients for tom yum. Okay, let's start with the basic. Okay, we got this kind of grass stalk, okay, which is called lemongrass. But I've got to tell you this very funny story from my students when I asked them what these are called, and they couldn't come up with the English word. Words got in the way, and so they were thinking of takai, which is moss, and so this is takai. So when I asked them what this is called in English, they say moss, and I said no, this is not moss. And she said if moss is takai, so takai is moss. Okay, the tone. And these leaves are kaffir lime leaves. Okay, normally people would just prepare it this way. They tear it off, but I have a food science friend and who gave me a tip that for the best result you should pull it that way, because the aroma is supposed to come out from that part of the kaffir lime leaf, and so you could do that. Okay, and then you kind of alternate your splitting on the other side like that for the best effect. Okay, but I've got some prepared here, so I'm just going to throw this in the water. And we've got the lemongrass also chopped up already. We just toss that into the boiling water. Now, this part, okay, we've got it all mixed up with ginger. Sometimes we're not mixed up, but just because the Thai people don't really know what this is called, so, for emergency, they just call it ginger, but this is galangal, and I've got it sliced up as well. Throw it in there. Okay, these are, as we know, chili. Okay, red hot chili. And if you add pepper with this, you've got red hot chili pepper, which is a band. But this is without pepper, so we toss that in. For the best effect, you can crush them or chop them up, and it will be burning hot like hell. But I've also got these big ones, okay, we just call this big chili, but in English, there's really no accurate translation. Some call it cayenne pepper, okay, some call it chili spur pepper, doesn't matter. Okay, now for the extra, okay, you don't really need this, but I like to add onion into my soup also. Okay, so I just toss this in. Oh. Okay. And, I have to introduce this, okay. This is for later, but this is a kind of parsley, or it's not coriander, or you can call it coriander or parsley, but it's different, okay, and it has a stronger aroma. And since it has a kind of jagged edge, so they call it the spiny coriander, or sawtooth coriander. We'll add that in at the end. And also, we can also add this. This is holy basil. Of course, in England they call it basil. And to be accurate, you have to add the word holy with it, because it's different from the general basil as the English or the Americans understand. It's called holy for the fact that this is grown in abundance in India in the temple, because the Indians believe that this will chase the bad spirits and the ghost away. So holy basil, but that will wait until the very end. Now the